Well, welcome back to today's design exercise, and I'm going to be reworking Unit L in the Carrington, which is part of a 30-unit infill development in Oak Ridge, which is just outside of downtown Vancouver. The unit's about 1,100 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and if you've been working on it, you know that the big issue that we have to deal with is relocating the kitchen to try and increase the connection to the back terrace. So let's have a look. Here we've got the existing house, and we can see, as Matthew told us in the introduction, that we've got an issue with the entrance, that it's too close to the front entrance, that the kitchen, as I mentioned earlier, is probably in the wrong place, or at least the wrong configuration, because it's taking up too much of that precious back wall to the rear outdoor living. So this is where Matthew left us, and I'm actually going to suggest that we do move the kitchen, and I think the kitchen is better placed here opposite this front window right here. So I think that's the place to do it. It then allows us to have this as living and dining. I think that we would want to increase the amount of doors and windows by having an extra set of double doors over there. And then I'm going to suggest that this be the living, that this be the dining, and this be the kitchen. So to actually detail that, what we also need to do is use this as an opportunity to create a better front entrance. And so what I'm going to suggest is that we start off with a wall that we take about 2 feet off of this. I'm going to show you that why in a couple of minutes. Line it up with the edge of the stair there. Let me just redraw that a little bit better. Basically like that. And then I'm going to suggest that we actually pull the counter, or at least something that's similar to the counter, out like that, and put a piece of frosted glass right there, so that we have a kind of key shelf piece that is that's able to act as an element at the front entry, but it also connects through to the kitchen and creates this as a kind of feature wall. We'd do that something special, perhaps a different material, certainly a different color. And then turn the corner for the counters, and then centered on this stair, I'm going to put an eating bar like that. And because this is such a simple project, we can actually go into a little bit more detail with things. I'm going to suggest that we take this piece here and actually do that as a kind of solid element, probably over to about there, that contains the refrigerator over on the end and pantry. So again, it becomes a kind of block and gives us a bit of separation between the living part of the kitchen and the work area, or living part of the unit and the work area of the kitchen over on this side. I think I'm just going to, at this point, show you the final so that you can see what's being proposed, and you can see how this wall then becomes an object that separates out this entry while still providing the ability to see this as one big space. We've got an architectural detail with some piece of glass there that's going to let a little bit of light into that entry, give us that key shelf on the one side, and then have it pull through. This is that wall of floor-to-ceiling cabinetry that includes the refrigerator, and then we've got the dining area, a relocated fireplace on this side that lets us have seating area and still have a connection out to the terrace. That's what I think. Well, that's what I'm going to do for this project. I'm interested in seeing what you've got, and on Friday we'll have a review of all of the design projects that people submit. We'll see you then.